Hey there guys, Yinne here. I'm going to play a bit of Diablo 3 tonight. If you haven't heard of this game before, it's made by Blizzard, so the same people who make World of Warcraft. But it's like a single player kind of dungeon scrolling type of game. It's completely different to WoW. There are 4 different difficulties. It's the same story each time, but once you complete the story on the easiest difficulty, you can then play it on the next one, and then going up to the last difficulty. I'm currently on Nightmare difficulty, which is the second of the 4, and I'm currently in Act 2. The whole story has 4 acts. You play through the first, second, third, fourth, and at the end that is Diablo. He is there. He's the final boss. So I'm currently in Act 2. I'm about halfway through Act 2 on the second difficulty, and this is my character. He's a barbarian. There's 6 different classes, barbarian being one of them. No, there's 5 different classes, isn't there? There's 5 different classes, I beg your pardon. Barbarian is one of them. They're rather underpowered from what I've heard, certainly towards the higher difficulties. But I really enjoy like the hack and slash. If you do play WoW, they're kind of a mix between Death Knight and a warrior. They do have, heroic leap, jumping 30 foot ahead of you, and then they do have like a type of death grip from the DK side. It's level 40. The max level is level 60, so it's quite a long game, and it does take a long time to level up. I'm just going to jump straight in. He looks a bit weird. In the game you can buy different dyes. You dye your armour different colours. So I've got a blue helmet, purple shoulders, some red hand guards, and yellow boots, and obviously short shorts because I'm a boss. The shield I can't dye because it's a legendary shield. It's the rarest type you can get in game. It's sort of like the epic, the purple gear in World of Warcraft, but a bit less common than that. I'm going to jump in, and this is actually my loading screen in real time. You can hear it. Boom, we're already in. I get this on all my games since I've upgraded my my PC. This is all my gear. I'm just going to quickly scroll through it. If you do want to look at anything, you can just pause the video later on. It's pretty standard gear so far. I haven't really bothered to upgrade much because I just want to get to level 60 and then start buying level 60 gear. I have a lot of I have no gold at all, 6,000. If you played WoW or anything like that, gold is a lot less valuable on this game. About 1 million gold would be around 20 odd K on WoW, 20,000 gold. So it's a lot worth a lot less. I'm just going to turn the sound down because I think it may be a bit overpowering. My voice, there we go. So yeah, the reason I have so little is because I just bought this legendary shield. It's got very nice stats on for a barbarian. So I'm just going to keep running through. Now, I'm in the Dalgar Oasis. This is it's very loud, isn't it? I'll turn the volume down in a second. Rock leap. Just going to turn the volume down once I've sorted through this flashback. Okay. Die. Going to turn that right down. I don't want my voice to be overpowered. Okay, so in Diablo you have a set map. The edges of the map are all set previously, but the inside of the map is randomly generated. So I'm wandering through here. It's the second time I played it through. Obviously I played it on the easier difficulty. I'm now on the second difficulty, but I will never have seen the middle of the map before because it's completely randomly generated. It just so happens that how I play it is I normally go around the edge of the map, just so I can get like the scale of the map, and then I explore in the insides. There are little side rooms every now and then. The exclamation marks, just like you have in WoW, it's like a quest. But obviously these Imperial Guards, these are actually the bad guys. They're on Diablo's side. If you haven't actually heard of the game before, I'll give you a tiny bit of background. Diablo is a demon. In the world of Diablo, there's Sanctuary, which is, you know, the earth, all the good place, and then there's heaven and hell. So you have angels and demons. It might sound a bit cliche, but there's angels and demons. Now, Diablo is one of the demons. He's like the overall demon. He's the leader. And then we have Tyrael, who's like on the opposite side. He's an angel. He's one who helps us through our quest. And what we've got to do, think of it like a quest. I've got to go and explore these this oasis to try and find the Forgotten Ruins. That's one of my quests down here on the right. I've got to find the Forgotten Ruins and go into it. Now, because it's completely randomly generated, there are no walkthroughs, there's no, you know, maps of the area, so I can't just go and look at that. I've got to actually physically go and explore everything. What I do when I'm exploring at the moment is I'm just running through everything. Because it takes so long to kill anything, and to be honest, any loot drops that they drop aren't really going to be that interesting to me, because, you know, I'm not dying often. I don't need any extra damage, any extra health. I just want to get through level to level 60. Obviously the mobs give me experience, but it's a tiny amount of experience compared to, you know, doing the quests and going through the game. Now, there's a few different types of loot in this game. You have white text loot. That's like the really common ones. You have grey text loot. I don't actually have one. They're the, you know, the rubbish ones, I guess you'd call it. They're the trash. Like, you would never use them unless you really, really had to. The next one up is blue. They're the, you know, uncommon ones. Yellow is the rare ones. Let's see what this one is. Oh, it's not too bad, but I can't use it because it's a staff. Barbarians don't use staves, they use axes. And then you have legendary, of course. So there's like 5 different levels of loot, and as you can see, I have, you know, a mixture of each one on my character now. So I'm just trying to look through the oasis. I'm trying to find this this Forgotten Ruins I've got to find. I'm just exploring around the edges. I mean, I could run straight through the middle, but it does. If I do that and don't find anything, it doesn't really give me an indication of where I've gone wrong, which obviously isn't very good. If I don't find it, I then spend so long trying to look for it. I don't know. Maybe some of you are going, no, I do it completely different. I just run through and I find it instantly. I possibly could, but with the map being randomly generated, I do just tend to do this way. Where are we? Oh, we're not doing too bad. Oh, Envy of Belial. Belial is one of the other demons. He's another of the bad guys. Now these you'll get randomly. Oh, here we go. Forgotten Ruins. You'll get random drops around the world of, you know, like an Envy of Belial or a Messenger of Diablo, and they drop lore objects into the world. Oh, Guardian Tower. They drop lore objects. So if we go to I'm totally going to forget. Ah, no. Quests and journals, and then there's a journal tab. Let's just kill these guys. Hi. Oh, barbarian. That's my really long cooldown. Epic spell that one is. And then in here we can search by people, and then we go through, and there's so many different pieces of lore. So Leoric is like a really nice guy at the start who helps you, but then gets killed by the bad guys. That's a terrible example, but yeah, I'm just trying to find one about Belial. You know, I can't actually find one. Let's just listen to a random one. So, The Last Will of Khan Dekab. I think this one came from a random messenger I found on the side of a road, whose corpse was rotting with birds. So you can see the quest text, the actual text of the lore thing here, and we have a voiceover playing in the bottom bottom right hand corner. I do like that way of doing things. It's very nice to have that rather than a cutscene. I mean, when I first started, I was like, oh, this would be so much better if they just did cutscenes for all of this. But they have, I think it was about 14,000 lines of text that people had recorded and were now in game. Obviously, if you're trying to make a cutscene for each of those, that's a lot of work to do. And to be honest, I do actually, now that I've played through it quite a lot, I do actually prefer just getting the sound, you know, listening to what they're trying to say, and in the meantime being able to still play, to still be running on while listening to it. And to be honest, it's a really nice way of getting the lore. I mean, I don't know if you play WoW. If you play WoW at all, the lore is there, and you get it through the quest text and everything. But this one just seems to be more alive. It seems to jump out at you more. For those who play COD and Minecraft, you won't know about lore, but lore is like the backstory to the game. It's you know, all the people in the game. It's their experiences which make the world feel a lot bigger than it actually is. And obviously, if you've got good lore, if you've got a good backstory, you can really get immersed into the world. It's really, really nice to have, you know, a good story. Obviously, story is very important in a game, and I think Diablo does this well. All I'm doing right now is I'm exploring the Forgotten Ruins. It's rather a big dungeon, this one, actually, so I may finish the video before I even find it. Oh, ha! Just as I say. Oh god, here we go. Big bad guy. This guy has a purple name, which means that he's one of the main bosses, and he's obviously got a yellow glow to him. Blue is the next mob down. These guys are fairly hard to beat as well, and obviously, oh no, I'm getting kicked here. Go away, go away. Please don't kill me. This is my HP down here, and this is my rage, my fury. I've got potions down here to heal me, but I've got to run away while they recharge. So you can't use one every. I think it's every minute you can use one or so. So I've just got to keep running away while that's recharging. Oh no! Please don't die! Look at my HP. I'm so low. I'm so low. Oh god, run.